So I'm gonna go home and cry.
Definitely a reasonable, action to have.
I had no idea that it was more than one attack.
There was no reason for more than one attack, or even one attack in general. Like there was no cause. It's just injustice at that point.
And like I didn't know that she was there until she posted about it on Facebook when she said,
really?
I was there. We were on our knees. Our hands are up. This was wrong. It wasn't until I saw that I was like, this person I know was there. That hits home for me because then it gets personal.
And I think that's something that, should give us more of a reason to be there. Because a lot of people aren't going to care until it's someone that they know, someone that they care for.
Them.
Yeah.
Until it's selfish.
Until it enters their social circles.
Yeah. No, honestly, yeah.
And that's where the issue lies, is that it shouldn't have to penetrate your social circles for you to care.
Right.
Like if the goal of the American dream is that everyone is equal under the eyes of the law. Why don't you want this? Why wouldn't you want this to be equal under the eyes of the law too? Like if you want the same rights afforded to you as afforded to a criminal, as afforded to your neighbor, your law-abiding neighbor as well as your criminal neighbor, you should be for this. That's my impression of this, is that this is literally about equality.
To me, like whenever I talk about rights, I have to remind people that whatever is happening to somebody else will apply to you at some point. As we saw during these protests, that this is a system that was against black people, that were against people of color, and the moment that the white people decided to join them, they got to experience their rights being taken away to a closer extent to what's going on to them.
And they punched a pillow. They punched a police pillow.
They punched the police. Exactly. I mean, yeah, exactly.
Like that's why, when it comes down to like freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and all that, whatever happens to your neighbor, to somebody who is the exact opposite of you in any way possible, can happen to you, and because they've set the precedent that is okay to do that to somebody.
And that's what it is. The precedent right now is that fully armed, militarized police can attack peaceful protesters with zero repercussions. The only repercussion is that people on social media know about it.
Yeah.
There's been no police arrests. I know that they have released some people who were arrested at the protest without their phones, without their personal effects, for the sake of evidence. And that's what's frustrating, is because, okay, if you like Captain America, and if you watch that movie, and if you watch Captain America Winter Soldier, and you understand that, then this applies. This is happening now. This is okay. This is Star Wars.
I was about to say, it's like, yeah, you bring in any pop culture movie, it's all about rebellion against an imperialistic type of dictatorship, and what's going on in the U.S. right now very much is leading to a lot of fascism.
I'm going to call out all the Second Amendment rights fighters right now.
Yeah.
You were saying that you wanted your Second Amendment to be able to fight a tyrannical government that is taking away people's rights. Right now is your chance to stand alongside your brothers and sisters who are fighting.
Carry your guns to these protests.
And and protect them. Protect the people that are in your community. Protect your neighbors, and even protect the businesses that you're there.
Yeah, protect the Second Amendment.
Yeah.
You can protect small businesses and fight for black equality at the same time. I don't think they're mutually exclusive. No.
Those can be synonymous.
Exactly.
I already know that there are businesses in downtown San Diego that are boarded up.
Yep.
And they literally have typed or spray painted local business on them.
Yeah, and I just love seeing the murals that came out of it too.
Yeah.
It really is a new age for art.
Oh,
Which,
definitely.
Because there was I did pass a street artist. I passed a street artist on Park Boulevard in downtown, and she was making a Motown mural on one of the electrical boxes. So it's funny because once I saw that, I realized every other box or every other piece of art that I had seen was either ambiguous, like there was no real race to it.
Yeah.
Or
artistic stuff.
Yeah, or it artistically was like, you know, a white feminine, a white masculine, and this was the first black mural that I had seen. And it was amazing because it was Motown. Because how can you have music without Motown?
You can't.
So it made me happy. It was very colorful. It was very out there. It was a very artistic piece, and I will walk by that all the time, and I stare at it now. Because that's what it's about, is that it is a new age for art because we're entering a new age. This is officially the 20s. How did it start? Like this.
Yep. Like, look at that live stream right now, Denver right now.
And then
Everyone's just completely lined up, ready to go.
And I want to continue the conversation about art. I brought it up yesterday, and I would love to bring it up again. If you've consumed black media, black art,
which you have,
You
have
100%
in some
have.
you
way,
absolutely have.
Yep.
like even if you do country, you know,
If you watch movies, if you listen to music, if you walk outside, you consume black art.
Yeah.
You've heard Michael Jackson one time, bro. Like, come on.
Also,
like they've
I believe that
been telling.
Sorry, William. I just gonna explain the Denver, Colorado one. Apparently, they just today announced that they cannot use tear gas or flashbangs. They've been sued twice already
In Denver?
In Denver.
Oh.
So
Hell yeah.
They can't
Sue them.
do that, but it seems like people are taking everything towards the police station.
So now that
So
they
this is the
know
police
that that's
station.
not going to be used, they're kind of like really gathering more of the numbers now.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
And again,
it's getting pretty
tear
interesting.
gas in the middle of a pandemic of a respiratory disease.
Yeah, I think that was 100% the right move to do,
Yeah.
honestly. Come on.
Yeah.
Dude, because when you're coughing, like, that's just increasing the spread at that point.
Yep.
At that point, the officers are also damaging themselves, hurting themselves and hurting their communities.
In Atlanta, that was an instance where the cops fired tear gas in Atlanta and the wind actually pushed it back.
Oh, yeah.
into
Damn.
God was like, no.
Oh my god, there's so
No,
many
you.
of those
The
act of
wind
God
said,
2
"No,
things.
you."
There was like one like lightning strike apparently
Yeah,
injured 2 officers.
2 officers got hit with lightning.
It's crazy.
2, not officers, sorry, National Guard.
Oh, National Guard.
It was National
God
Guards.
spoke, guys.
Yeah.
God spoke, Zeus spoke, the wind spoke. Bet.
Nature is, probably on protesters' side because they see that, we're one Earth, we're one group of people that need to be united right now.
He's like, I finally got some time to heal because you guys were all inside. Now let's cause some healing in our country.